when we make a decision as a population, we do not need to make the decision for the here and now. We need to make that decision for 5 or 7 generations beyond where we're at today. So we need to think well beyond the future. We need to have that foresight of what are those impacts going to be of the decisions we make today, and how are they going to create a better future for our children, our children's children, for generations to come. DPI's family. We are a very close-knit company. The things that we do on a daily basis are to enrich the lives of our families, to create a better livelihood for ourselves, for our children, for the people and the lives that we touch. And when I approach it, I think that when we approach it from that angle, then we can start to create direct correlations between production agriculture and the consuming public and their expectations. The mother that is making dinner or buying the groceries, or the dad that's barbecuing, or the kids that are making a surprise birthday dinner for their family, is that it's going to be safe and it's going to be nutritious. And it's going to be for their family, right? They want to have that connection to their family, to know that they're doing something good for their family. The same as at DPI. We have that expectation that what we do on a daily basis is enriching the lives of our stakeholders. And those stakeholders are anybody that is involved in our production system, is anybody that's involved in our company, it's the animals we feed. Stakeholder can be the environment that we affect, but ultimately it's lives that we affect. And those people's lives relate back to families. So I think that question, when it's asked of how are we related back to the consuming public and their expectations, really comes down to we are going to commit to do the things that are right for the family of DPI, the family of our consumers, and everybody in between. So we think about a term or saying naturally ahead. And there's a couple things that come to my mind when we talk about that phrase. One is kind of from a company standpoint of DPI, and the other is really from what I would call the science side of it, of the various plant extracts and some of the phytogenic work that we've done over the years. And from the DPI side of it, I think naturally ahead means how can we create partnerships with our customers that keep them at the top of their game, that help us advance our knowledge, our implementation of those phytogenic solutions, and then really keep us both ahead of the pack in terms of being the leaders in the respective fields, whether that's in pork production and poultry production, dairy, aquaculture, whatever it might be. How can we continue to work with our customers in partnership to keep them at the top of their game? The other thing that I think about with naturally ahead is thinking about what we've learned over the years from a science perspective with various natural plant extracts. How can we take what we've learned over centuries of those plants being alive on the earth and learning from their chemical properties of how to apply, innovate, create new solutions that are all naturally based? So when I think about naturally ahead, again, it's two things. It's from a company perspective of us being leaders in our field and being leaders, DPI being leaders from a phytogenic, all natural solutions technology basis. But it's also learning from those plants, the science behind them. What can we do to innovate and continue to create products that will improve production, improve health, create better environment, all for the sake of really looking at generations from now and how we affect what this world looks like. And for the next 60 years or however long it is, our mission is going to be to continue to lead in innovation, lead in research, and then we're going to lead in how we implement those phytogenic solutions to create sustainable value for people, for animals, and the environment. This company cares, and we're committed to that, and you can't have one without the other. So for the foreseeable future, we are ready to care about what we do on a daily basis, but we're also committed to making it happen.